Hello everybody, Bobbymoretti, Surviving Sports Picks, SSP for short, to some. Just wanted to come on, make a quick video. I'm gonna give out my golf pick that's on my Patreon. It's been up since Thursday, my picks, and they teed off early on Thursday. But first off, I just wanted to let everybody know I started horses on Saturday. I always wanted to do horses. People were asking me, but I had wanted to do them for a long time prior to that. And I just give out a lot of work. And when sports was rolling, I give out a lot of work and just got caught up with everything I was doing and never got around to the horses. But I personally love horses. I play horses. And so anyway, started Saturday. And I've won 40 winners since Saturday. Today's horse picks are posted up on my Patreon. I got 13 races posted on there. And if one's interested, you could simply Google Surviving Sports Picks and it'll come up. I have 4 tiers. I have a $5 tier, a $10 tier, a $15 tier, and I have a $25 tier. $5 tier consists of my basic picks. 5 can only see 5. The $10 tier is my those same basic picks plus my best dogs and my best parlays. The $15 tier is what I call the max plays. So the $15 tier gets the max plays, the picks of the day, the dogs, the best dogs, and they get the best parlays. And then my $25 tier is what I call locks picks, and you get those locks picks on the $25 tier, and you get the max picks and the picks of the day, and my best dogs and my best parlays. But now plus every tier is going to get the horses, and so I've always put out a lot of work, and now at the horses, I'm going to tell you about a special offer I got going. But if this offer is still out of somebody's league, understandable, money's tight, with what we're going through, children, bills, out of work, and food, and so on and so forth, is way more important than me. And you can pencil that in, that's a fact. So that's why I was giving out even when sports was rolling, I was giving out a couple free picks, 1 to 3 every day on Instagram and Twitter, because I don't forget anybody. I'm grateful for what I have, and I try to give back. And that's what I'll be doing with my homeless end of my channel that I've described on other YouTube channels. So, and those free picks will continue when sports comes back. But getting back to the tiers, 5 only sees 5. You're locked at it. Unfortunately, you're locked out of the other tiers. 10, same thing. 15, same thing. And 25, same thing. Everything down for whatever tier you're on. You could see 10 can see 10 and 5. 15 can see 15, 10 and 5. And 25 could see everything down, 15, 10 and 5. By the way, everybody, it's a beautiful day here on the East Coast. Absolute gorgeous day here today. So I'm outside, wanted to get outside, and I figured I'm outside, I'm going to do a little video. But anyway, that being said, the new package offer is this. I'm offering a $20 offer, a $20 package, which is going to consist of my locks picks tier on Patreon, which is the 25 I just told you, and you will get that for $20. The only difference is it's not on the Patreon. I got a lot of guys I deal with on Instagram. You can deal with me on Instagram at Surviving Sports Picks. You can deal with me on Twitter, lowercase minus. It's Surviving lowercase minus Picks. And I'm on Facebook at Surviving Sports Picks. And if anybody has an interest in what I'm doing going forward, I suggest you maybe get on that Surviving Sports Picks Facebook. I can go live there with a super chat with my phone, and I could also go live on Instagram, which is at survivingsportspicks. And so I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and looks like Facebook is going to be my main hub with Instagram. I've been on Instagram from the beginning. April of 19 I started. Didn't miss one day putting out my picks. So the people that go that avenue, that route with the platform of Twitter, Facebook, and or Instagram, you'll have to trust me, which you can. I didn't miss one day putting my picks up. I put them up between 11 and 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I never missed one day, and I will have to paste those picks to you for that $20. So what I'll do is I'll post on my Patreon and simply paste you the package for $20 on one of those platforms. So humbly, I don't like to talk about money too much, but humbly, one would have to, if they chose that offer, they would have to deposit $20 into my Cash App, Venmo, and or PayPal, and the descriptions are below my YouTube channel here. And I told you I needed 1,000 subscribers to go live on YouTube, but I'm stuck on 95. I asked everybody maybe to go over and hit the bell and subscribe, maybe get family and friends to do the same. And not so much that I can't beg, but you know, I'm stuck on 95. But it's not going to matter because I like Facebook. I got a lot of friends and family on Facebook, and I like Facebook, and I can go live on Instagram. So, and that's going to enable me to do the things that I want to do with the live reporting from the horse track and the casinos with odds boards, live boards, odds boards, in-game bets, the ticker with updated information for the day, and East Coast, West Coast games, and late games, and guys maybe having a good day, they can call, they can get in touch with me. I'm going to have a super chat, and I'm going to answer everybody down below. I learn from everybody, and they can throw anything at me they want. And then maybe one guy's having a good day and he wants to top it off, and he says, Moretti, you got a pearl, and or you know, maybe somebody lost one or two early on and they want to try to just regroup, and I'll be available. So that $20 package, you'd have to, you know, go through those three avenues that I said, but it would be it's a $5 savings for for whatever that's worth, for whatever one thinks of me as a capper and my knowledge. You would get the locks picks tier for $20, and on Patreon it's $25. If not, then I got the 5, 10, 15, and 25 on the Patreon. So anyway, I'm good at what I do. I have a talent. I have a gift, because I'm going to let you know that I started races on Saturday, and I've won 40 winners, flat out straight winners, since Saturday. I got 13 races up already on my Patreon. Like I said, I have the golf up. I had it on Thursday, and so I'm just as deadly taking on the horses as I am in everything else. There's just not a lot of guys out there that have the knowledge I have. I've explained it to you. I told you I had as much ability as one could be born with from the good Lord above, and through my genetics. I could have played in the NFL. I could have played in Major League Baseball, and it's a story for another day, and God just didn't want it, and I'm okay with it. So that being said, growing up in New York with my father, taking me to Madison Square Garden as a kid, up to his knee, Knicks, Rangers, Jets, Giants, Brooklyn Nets, Jersey Nets, Mets, Yanks, old Yankee Stadium, old Shea Stadium. It's just part of my genetic makeup, and I'm starting to say, I'm going to tell you, I'm just a different animal. I know all mid-majors in college. I told you there's a lot of fruit in college. Football and basketball is where you want to be, along with the other leagues, but there's some serious hanging fruit there, and I see it. And all I want to do is try to put a little extra jingle in your pocket for the month, and it brings a smile to my face to see my guys win. I got to produce, and I do. I play at a 65% rate on the daily. All my work is on Patreon. You could scroll back to the first day on there, and it's all proven. My work is proven. I win day to day. I win playoffs. I win championships. I've gone over all that I've won, and I win dogs. I win parlays. I win the whole nine. And I play all comers, mid-majors, small schools, big boys, you know, and I'm equally as, you know, I do NFL, Major League Baseball, I do NHL, NBA, both college sports, basketball and football, and I do golf, and now I'm doing horses. So yeah, and those 40 wins don't include play and show horses that I won, and of course I lost a few. So things are going well with the horses. I'm enjoying it. It feels good to be back up on my Patreon with the last 2 weeks with golf. And since Saturday, I've had the opportunity to get back at it, and I enjoy capping. That's what I am. I'm a capper, and I do this for full time, and I'm trying to build something here. So I think my prices are fair, so I'm happy that I was able to do a little golf, and the horses, it's fun, and I'm trying to build something. I'm 56. I worked for myself my whole life. I was in the scrap tire, used tire business, never took a dime from anybody, never got rich, but was never broke, and worked my ass off for everything I got. So I told you the clotheslines are coming. I'm going to have 2 separate clotheslines, one for the homeless and one for Surviving Sports Picks. I told you I have plans. I watch YouTube channels that people do interviews with the homeless. I enjoy that. I'm going to have stock on my truck. I've got those 3 links with Venmo and PayPal and Cash App. I'm also going to start, and a lot of people don't like this, but it'll be all documented. It's not mine, and everybody will see exactly where it goes. But I'm going to start a GoMe fund, and I'm going to do these interviews with the homeless, and try to bring a little blessing from the good Lord to them and make their day a little more peaceful. And then I'll be giving them a sandwich and a cold drink or whatever their request is, they will get. So I live out of my 218 Chevy van. When I'm on the road, I'm a boondocker. I have friends across the country that I've met over time, and I stay at BML Land in high-low desert and national forest, Everglades. And like I said, I'll be going live from the casinos and the racetrack. So I got a lot of things going. So I'm working for I'm grateful if anybody comes my way and takes a liking to one of those tentacles of my page. And if you feel God's leading you to support my channel, or you take a liking to a piece of my channel, and you want to support my channel, it's all. I'm very grateful for that. I'm not a taker. I'm not begging, but I'm getting a little older. I got a bad back. I'm 56. I got arthritis, and I can't throw tires around much longer. And I enjoy capping. I'm not $1,000 a night guy, like I said, but I do play, and you know, I want to earn everything I get and try to build this into something. So that's what I'm doing. My boy Alif and his boys from Jersey are putting together my clothing line. They do music, promos and stuff, and a bunch of other things. They're hustling down there in Jersey City. Shout out to the fellas. And they do clothing lines, and they have a line, and they're going to set me up, and it'll all be on Facebook, Instagram, and below on YouTube. So anyway, that's the update. I'm going to say one thing here. I had them last week. I had them this week. I picked top 3 guys as winners in golf because the needle in a haystack, and it's then I pick a top 5 and I roll that into a top 5 and a top 10. But last week I had Webb Simpson, and as we speak, he's leading. And we also had Victor Hovland. He's a rookie out of Oklahoma State, and he's going to be a great player, I feel. And he's hovering. He hasn't teed off yet today, but he's hovering around the top. So if anybody wants a freebie, keep your eye on Webb Simpson and Victor Hovland. You might want to play both of them. You know, you could play them to win. You could both, or you could play them to, you know, top 5 and obviously top 10. But you got to look at what the odds are today and going forward. But Webb Simpson, Victor Hovland. So again, my name is Bobbymoretti, Surviving Sports Picks. Peace. Love you guys and gals. I have gals on my page too. Have a great day, man.